All right, I'm back on the road. I'm up in Virginia. I'm not going live right now because I only have the one phone and I'm chasing tornadoes basically. They're not right here. They're more up by Kentucky. They're just south of Lexington right now. So I'm heading up towards Roanoke. So I'm heading north, so I'll be in line with them coming in to this state. I want to get up in the mountains so I have a good view. I'm kind of letting everything come to me instead of chasing it that direction and just getting myself even farther away. And then, from what I'm seeing, they're moving pretty quick. Not being super familiar with the roads, I don't need to be getting stuck somewhere or just falling behind it. Although it looks like we're going to have multiple waves of this stuff coming through. Yesterday when I was coming up here, it was beautiful, sunny, hot. Still fairly warm today, which is one of the things keeping things going. But you can see things have changed. It was a little windy yesterday. I don't see the winds right now. But I'm just heading north. I was debating whether to go. I might go up to 77 up that way, up that towards that. At least on a main road. There's a whole other thing going live. I need to have decent cell service. I'm not one of these sophisticated chasers that has Starlink and all the rest of stuff. I'm about as basic as it gets. I really should have a second phone just for Omega Radar, just to kind of keep track. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I'll try later when I'm live to flip back from going live into the app. I'll leave the app open in the background. I don't know if that's going to be kicking me on and off, and affecting the way it's all working. Now, some of this weather could be going south. Now, I purposely went north because this is where it says it's going to be up in Ohio, obviously Kentucky, and that's where they've already had some tornadoes touch down. I believe a few of them have already been visually observed. Most of them are just radar indicated. So, doing some craziness. I got Christmas, my rescue dog, with me. She's actually laying in the back behind me. She's in the back seat, cuddled up. We got up here yesterday, grabbed the motel. Watched the weather all night. I mean, I was up to about 2:30 in the morning watching the Weather Channel. And a lot of the guys that were going live have the YouTubers. They were on a lot later than I expected. They weren't expected to pick up. Usually at night it tends to die down, and here at like 1:30 in the morning we were still getting alerts. And then all the radars went down, which is kind of unusual. I posted a picture of that. This is just off the iPhone. I'm just going to upload it. I'm not going to be doing any fancy editing here. Might put a thumbnail up. That's about it. Eventually I've got some tripod mounts. All the cameras I've got, I apologize, I've got a whisker tickling my nose, are large. You know, pretty much pro cameras, so if I put them up in the dash, they're really going to be blocking my view. I've got a dash cam here. I wanted to do a little video on putting it up. It's a cheapo, Temu, so it's kind of like a tester. But since I'm doing this, I'm going to stop along the way and plug that in and get that working too. Man, road construction everywhere we go. Build back America money. I'll probably grab a bite to eat somewhere along the way too. That's something I got to say. After COVID, man, hotels just don't have breakfast anymore. It's just the most basic crap. Lucky if you can get a muffin and a real cup of coffee. Probably should have taken that north. Yeah, well, screwed that up. Busy talking. I'll probably go back down here and turn around. I want to head north. Perfect. Perfect turnaround. Made for idiots like me that are not paying attention. Stanleytown Elementary School. So I guess I'm in Stanleytown. You can see how overcast it is. So I'm going to take 220 north to take me to Roanoke. Somewhere from there I'll be able to get over. I just want to get up and in the mountains. I'm just looking for a good view. I'm going to let it roll into me. I'm not knowledgeable enough where I would ever chase anything rain-wrapped or at night. I mean, I'd have to have a lot more equipment up where I could actually see what was going on. And things I forgot, real amateur hour. I have a helmet for hail and stuff like that, flying debris, ballistic helmet. Forgot that. Forgot my bulletproof vest. There was a hat flying across there. And this is appropriate. Shit show supervisor hat. So I'm gonna head up on this. I've got a full tank of gas. I checked fluids and stuff, so I should be good. I'm not trying to push it. I'm just looking for a good location. And then, like I said, I'll stop. And I doubt I'll be able to upload this right away. It's probably gonna be a while before I find some decent internet. $3.32 for gas around here. I end up paying a lot. I stopped in Danville because I didn't gas up in town because we're so expensive in Littleton, North Carolina, and it was actually just as expensive up here in Virginia where I ended up stopping. So it's a little bit cheaper here. Now, a few weeks back, I guess we're almost about, 3-4 weeks back, I was down by Smithville, North Carolina. Down there it was a couple of places. If you did the cash thing, whatever their deal, it was under $3. It was like $2.90 something, $2.98.9 or whatever. But most of it, like pretty much anywhere, you pretty much get it for $3.07, and we were still $3.49.9 in Littleton. It's all over the place. Not that I'm saying $3 is cheap. It's kind of bad the way we get quickly used to these crazy prices. I gotta find my ham radio. It's got weather in it. Set that up too. At least I can have that running in the background for alerts. I love taking my dog with me. She's a good girl. Of course, her tummy's upset. She's been eating grass. Never a good sign. But taking her along is always another thing you gotta worry about. As much as she's good about traveling, pretty good about staying in motels, she's never 100%. Your bathroom routines all messed up, things like that. Now, unfortunately, for me to do this, I have to abandon the museum. I have nobody working right now. It's starting to get a little bit busier. I'm going to get back to the point where the place is supporting itself and I'm not supporting it. So, windy road. This kind of reminds me when I came back from Lexington, Kentucky, which I was thinking of actually going all the way up there yesterday, but I would have had to leave a lot earlier than I did. I mean, that's like a 9-hour drive straight through. That would have put me kind of right in ground zero. But then I would have been literally in a position where I had to turn and try to follow this and track it back. Like I said, I'm not fully set up to do that. I'm trying to just put myself in a position where it comes up. And anyway, kind of changing gears. On the way back from Lexington, we ended up taking a non-toll road instead of 64. It was very weavy all the way down through, basically following whatever the river was down there, and the railroad and all the coal plants and stuff. It was beautiful. It was interesting, but definitely unique. And I don't think that'd be a good place to be with tornadoes when you got mountains around you. You're in the valley, you can't see nothing. I'm trying to be just the opposite, get up on top of a nice clear overlook and kind of see what's going on. I want to film a tornado, but I want to do it, or any kind of severe weather, but I want to do it from afar. Now with this overcast, it's not going to be easy either, so. This is a whiny truck too. This is the museum's Durango. The Old Town Police car. Oh, I've had a couple of people tell me when I've posted videos, they'll see like a weird little glitch. I get a lot of phone calls for the museum and everything else. So apparently I remember back when they told me what had happened, and I said, okay, I got a phone call then. And a lot of times the call will come up and stay on the screen, especially if they leave a voice message, and I'm trying to swipe it to go away. Yeah, I've got a decent iPhone. I think it's just kind of maxed out for what I'm doing, and maybe it doesn't like some of these apps. It's really foggy up ahead. That's something else I should have if I'm going to be doing this chasing and any kind of semi-professional thing. I apologize, it's a little itchy today. Probably the pollen. I really need to get a proper weather station set up in here so I can at least see what the temperatures, pressures are, things like that, wind speeds. Right now, I'm at the mercy of just technology. And right now, you're literally using one phone. I was looking even to go like to a Walmart and pick up a kind of a beater phone. I don't know if it's really worth it. I'm not sure what I'll get. And even here, I got Verizon on this one. It's kind of hit and miss. Especially like now, I'm not on a main road, so I'm not sure what my service would be. Once you get on the main highways, you can pretty much stay on those a little bit. Service is usually fairly stable. You know, 95, 85, 77, things like that. They seem to have a fair amount of towers. Look at that fog up ahead. Is that crazy? Welcome to Franklin County. Definitely getting more in the mountains. My ears are clicking. Cloud covers on the ground here. It's crazy. Of course, this is, as you can see from the trees, this would be a really bad area to be chasing a tornado. There's nothing in this area at the moment that I know of. I do have alerts set up, so I should be getting something. I have a Radar Omega running in the background. sunglasses wedged between the dashboard and the windshield. The windshield's a little dirty too. I'll stop someplace and clean it off. So that's something too. When I go live later, I'm definitely going to try to go live. I'm probably going to have to do it. Most of the guys go out and they just go live. I mean, obviously that's the ideal way to do it, especially if you're trying to just collect money and have people make donations. They can kind of just turn you on and leave you on and watch. When it gets more interesting, they're having more fun and enjoying it, vicariously driving along with you. Since I only have the one device I've got right now, for me to check weather on the app, like I said, I don't know how well it's going to work. I'm going to give it a try. I'll probably just be bumping myself off. I think I'm going to have to go live for a while. And then once I get in the thick of it, I'm going to have to kind of somehow be paying attention. If I can be someplace where I can be visually see what's going on, I'm not too worried. Unless something comes down on top of me, I can't see. And I didn't want to chase yesterday into the heart of it, which wasn't really as much tornado or tornadic stuff as it was hail. I just didn't feel like getting the vehicle trashed. And like I said, I forgot my helmet. But we could get small hail in the areas where we're going. Not the grapefruit size that they were claiming some of those areas are supposed to get. Never even seen a piece of hail anywhere near that size. I grabbed a cup of coffee when I was at the hotel this morning. Like I said, these hotels just don't have like real food anymore. I did make a waffle. I'm not a big waffle person, but I needed to get something in me. But I got the waffle, cup of coffee, came back to the room. The dog needed to go out again, so everything sat there. By the time I walked her and she had to sniff every blade of grass, she did, at least she peed. Got her back in. Of course, now I was eating a cold waffle and a lukewarm cup of coffee. But I swear the coffee had like no caffeine. I don't know if they gave me decaf or was decaf in the wrong one by accident, because I definitely did not wake up. So I'm going to try to find a decent cup of coffee somewhere along the road. And McDonald's actually has pretty good coffee. Either McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts. I can certainly use it. Plus this gloomy weather doesn't help. So those guys too, they're going to be saying like, where the hell have you been? I haven't done videos in a while. I'm trying to play catch up. I got a bunch in the works I want to do. Besides running the museum, I've been helping a buddy out. Ken Carroll owns a restaurant in town. Used to be Littleton Food and Spirits. Used to be the home of the Bigfoot Burger. Well, now he's turned it into a Mexican restaurant. He's got this guy Ralphie kind of been working with him. I guess it's kind of a partnership. He's Ralphie's more like the manager. And the two of them just buckheads. It's just two personalities. But so I've been stuck over there kind of helping them, kind of like in the middle, and doing a pro bono. So I'm everything from manager to tending bar, and you name it, whatever needs to be done. But I got to run my place too, because it's the time of the year we're getting a little busier. So besides 7 days a week running a museum and trying to get some YouTube channels, YouTube videos out, now I'm over there almost every day. Matter of fact, I was getting pinged by some of the staff there, like, you working tonight? You gonna be in tomorrow? It's like, no, I don't think I'm gonna be back till late, I need to do this, I need to get these videos out. So, gotten really good at making margaritas. But I literally will do anything. I mean, I try to help the kids there, not all the kids, but the servers. just take care of their tables. When we get busy, we're going to get crazy because of Lake Gaston right up above us, summertime, and we're not prepared. We're not prepared. We need more help. We have to be more organized, better with schedules, all that sort of thing. But so I'm just running chips, busting tables, running drinks, making drinks behind the bar, whatever needs to be done. And every once in a while you go like, well, so you realize like, shit, we're out of silverware, or we need little porcelain dishes. The salsa goes in, so I'm running back and running the dishwasher. I mean, it's not very complicated. It's basically rinsing dishes, putting them in the racks, putting them in the machine. Machine washes them in like 2.5 minutes. And then you got to just drag everything up. You got to run in the back and do that, get everything set, come back out. And then 5 minutes later, you can run back, grab stuff, and you got to bring it out. It's just non-stop. It's a crazy, crazy business, especially when you're understaffed. Not to mention seating people as they come in. Hey folks, how you doing? It's just the 5 of you. Would you want a table or a booth? Blah blah blah. And get them sat, kind of talk them up a little bit. And if they're busy, I got to get drink orders. If not, I'm just dropping menus and silverware on the tables, and hopefully just run for chips, get them chips, and then move to the next person. But it gets hectic. And the days I do, well, I haven't done it this week, but last week I had a couple of days where I actually was there from open to close. So I'm there by 8:30, latest 9. You got to set up everything. I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, until you get back there and start doing like a little bit of everything, especially if someone's coming in late, you're doing their chores, because there's set up chores and there's takedown chores and clean up and all that. So you're stuck there at 11 o'clock at night. Now, summertime, we're going to be open to 11. So that means people won't be leaving to probably 11:30, so we're going to be stuck there to probably well past midnight, probably 12:30. If it's real busy, maybe 1 o'clock, because you got to get everything set up for the day afterwards. It's exhausting. I'm liking these hills I'm in, but I don't like the fact that I have no place to really have a good vision. Too many trees. But I can find some kind of more of a field I can park at and see kind of what's around. But like I'm saying, with this fog, I'm not going to see much. Once I get to a spot where I can get a cup of coffee or something, I'll probably end this little video, see if I can upload it. And after that, maybe I'll see if I can go live for a while. And unfortunately, since I've only got the one device, it's going to be hard for me to even chat with anybody, or if I can even see the chat. We'll work it all out. There's a recreation field, looks like a dump. I'm just trying to see if there's a place where there's a hill. Man, it's actually a dump. I'd have to get up on top of the dump itself to get a good visual. See, I don't push the vehicle. I'm no speed racer. I'm cruising along around about 60. Not even sure what the speed limit here is. Probably 60, 65. All the trees are budding. Things are coming back. The pollen's been terrible. Everything's yellow. I've definitely been on this road before, so I'm recognizing a lot of the places along here. So speed limit's 55, so I'm actually doing 55 to 60, so not being as pokey as I thought. Look at that hill up ahead, you can't even see it. Definitely getting up in elevation. Yep, visibility's gonna suck. If I can see a tornado in this, means I'm in it. Now it is early, so I'm expecting as the sun, if the sun can come out in this, should burn some of this off. But of course, that's exactly what's going to bring, once the temperature rises, the activity up. Oh, I'm seeing a traffic light up here. Must be coming into some little town. Not much, a little gas station, Dollar General, convenience store, little antique shop closed. So I'm on 220 heading north in Virginia, heading towards Roanoke. Not that that's my final destination, it's just a direction to get me north. Oh, the motel I went to, it's a Quality Inn, which I stay a lot of Qualities. I like the old motels where I can park right out by the door and just move stuff back and forth. So I got equipment, laptops, crap like that to move. But anyway, this place had a little casino in it called a chain called Rosie's. They're apparently all over the place. This one's pretty small. So I went up there, that's where they have a bar and you can get like wings and some basic food there. So I threw a couple of dollars into some of the machines. Didn't even know what the hell I was doing. These machines were weird. I mean, I'm used to like the ones where you just 3 bars, you're trying to match things, and if you get 2 of this and this, you win X amount. These are just very weird and complicated. And so I've been to touch screens. It's easy to touch the screens, but it didn't seem that you couldn't move anything. So I don't know what the purpose was. But anyway, the time I was there, I just went sat at the bar, had a couple of beers, talking to some people, bartender. I didn't see a single person win. Nothing. I mean, if they won anything, it was tiny. We just went right back in. It was like no machines making noise, nobody going woohoo and running over to cash out something. So that was enough to make me say, like, I was debating, do I want to go over and play a different machine? The heck with that. They need to do something to change those machines, let people get a little bit of excitement out of it. The place was not very busy, and I have to assume that's why. Virginia's got a lot of gambling things now. They apparently legalized them. Someone there was telling me they've tightened it up again. It used to be a lot more small places, like in gas stations and truck stops. Now there's a certain criteria they have to meet. They seem to be like almost every little town seems to have one. Harvest Performing Center. Next exit's got a hotel. It's got a cookout, a Wendy's, Pizza Hut. McDonald's, Bojangles, Subway, Taco Bell, Applebee's, some barbecue place. Sheets at a Kroger's, big time. Kroger's diesel, never heard of that. I know Kroger's sold diesel. Booker T. Washington Monument. I can see. I can probably see if there's a mountain around here, but I can't see. Can't see nothing. heading north. I don't know if Let's see what I get up here. Okay, Roanoke's 25 miles, so. I think. What's the main road that goes to Roanoke? 80? 82, whatever, or is that 77? I think 77 goes up north. God, but I have a map in front of me. Get up there, I'll see what's there. Should be a good place to make a pit stop. See how the weather's going. This is definitely not the ideal weather you want to go chasing tornadoes in when you can barely see 1,000 feet in front of you. Sorry being so quiet. I'm trying to look around and see what's around here. Literally, the fog is so thick. I'm actually getting mist on the windshield. I don't know if you guys are even getting an in focus shot or not. Yeah, it's not too bad. I have good wipers, but I don't have any washer fluid, so smear it by just turning them on if I don't need to. But like I said, if it becomes rain wrapped, I'm not going to chase. Find a place to park it, decide where I'm going from there. I noticed chasers out there. I tuned in this morning on the computer. I saw like nobody out there, at least nobody I could find. None of the regulars I normally follow. So I think they're all planning on going out later, which is kind of what I did. I waited to want to see where things are moving. I don't think things are going to really start hopping until around noon. Definitely go up the mountain. Look how thick this fog is. Holy jeez. could be all kinds of really cool weather and cloud formations. And we're in the clouds. We can't see nothing. Yeah, the gas is $3.49.9 here. Expensive. I mean, this could be a good visual spot. I know I'm up on a hill. But with this fog, I can't see nothing. What's the matter, baby? I hear you stirring. I hear the Powerball's up over $1 billion. That'd be something, huh? Jeez. Let's see how many minutes I've been recording now. 38. Jeez, didn't realize I was on that long. All right, so I probably should, up here somewhere, pull over, end it, check weather. I wish I could see what the distance looks like. I literally can't see more than maybe a quarter mile. I mean, I couldn't even see that tractor supply until I rolled through the light. Another huge hill. I have no idea what's up there. That could have been a good place for a view. I can't tell if it's an industrial park or just a dump. Whisker tickling my nose. Definitely up in the hill again. It's actually getting thicker up here. Definitely not the ideal way to chase weather. As you roll up, all of a sudden, like trees and farm silos appear, things you just can't see because of the fog. Another hill in front of us. the other chasers are giving you weather stats, and I can't. Everything's in this phone. Couldn't even tell you what's going on. I can't even tell you if there's a tornado alert, 'cause I haven't heard nothing. I'm not, there's obviously nothing near me. Otherwise, at least I should have gotten an alert. I think everything's still over in Kentucky. I think I'm still a good 100-some miles away. Crazy stuff. The speed limit's dropped down to 45, so I guess we're coming into a town. I said 13 miles Roanoke. I'm seeing rivers now next to me, so I assume I'm lower than I was. I can actually see a little bit farther distance-wise. Just looking, I'm trying to figure out where I am exactly. Got the rail next to me too, so that's another sign that we're not too high. Look at this, I can actually see around the corner now. It's a windy road. At least I can see better, so that's good. So I'm hoping to find a place that has coffee, maybe some 5G service, so I can upload this video and then check weather and get a game plan together where I'm going, where I'm not going. Lots of trucks on this road too. Look at a dead beaver on the road. Look, see the difference now, how far I can see? Back there, we're up in the mountains, which is probably where I wanted to be. Nice visual spot, but I just couldn't see nothing. I couldn't, literally couldn't see a quarter mile. Now, I got to see, once I stop, where this weather's going. Now, they were talking about it going farther north. This is why I'm heading north. But some of the stuff I was looking at was south of Lexington, so I was curious if that's tracking north or it's going to go straight east. Start heading a little bit southeast. I'm trying to see what's going on because it all depends on where the temperature breaks are. You got this crazy warm weather down lower North Carolina, South Carolina, and then up north we got the crazy snowstorms coming. It's just such a crazy difference. I wish I could show you some of these graphics and give you some temperatures, but I don't have any of that in front of me. It's just nutty weather. And me being no weather expert, just kind of a novice at best, I'm kind of winging it and shooting from the seat of my pants. Mileage sign for some of the towns. 8 miles from Roanoke. There it is. I'm going to try to at least get towards Roanoke area there. There should be some civilization, better chance of getting 5G. Like literally, I'm low enough now. We got creeks running along next to us here. So obviously, I've seen a dead beaver on the side of the road. Be going back uphill. I'm not sure how long that will last. You see that mountain in front of me. You can see the cloud cover at the top. So as we elevate, I think we're going to be back in the thick of it. Drain cleaning, $99. Nice and clear here. If anyone out there knows anything about the Starlink mobile systems, send me a message. I'm kind of curious. I'm considering that down the road. I'm paying a fortune for the museum. I mean, when I'm paying the museum, I can get Starlink. I mean, I have to buy the equipment, obviously, there's a buy-in, but I'm actually paying more than Starlink charges monthly fee. I'm not sure if they lock in at that or they kill you like everyone else does later, but if I could multi-purpose it, then, like, if I'm out there, I don't really need to have internet there. Well, it doesn't hurt for the security system. It just kind of got you going there. It's just... looks like a car dealership over here. Motel over there. A whole bunch of car dealerships. Infiniti, Volvo, pretty high-end stuff. Mercedes-Benz. I guess we're going to a slightly swankier neighborhood. Blue Ridge Parkway. Haven't been on the Blue Ridge Parkway in a long time. Yet my ears are popping. We're definitely going uphill. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to Roanoke." Roads are getting very bumpy. Bojangles. Outback. Big lots. Yeah, we're coming into a regular town here. Actually, I've been here. There's a way to pull in back up here, and actually I pulled in here for something at one point. I don't remember what I was doing. Stopped here for something. Should have held back, let that car come in. Here I see a Kohl's up here. If I remember correctly, there's a supermarket up in here too. I think I stopped here on the way going to Gettysburg, maybe? I don't remember where. I would have been taking this road up. Okay, that is the Home Depot up here. I do recognize all those. Wow, Home Depot and Lowe's across from it. That's rare. It's like kind of something we have up north. I'm in North Carolina. It's like impossible to find a Home Depot. Everything's Lowe's. Yeah, this is where I pulled in last time I was here. So remember I had to spin around to get out. Chick-fil-A. Starbucks, which I'm not a big fan of. Coffee's too dark. Too dark for me. I hop up there. Take the business just so I want to see what's in here. Oh, it's definitely, wow, I guess I should have been up on that hill there. That's where I probably wanted to be. Texas Steakhouse up there. Kroger's over there. Look at everything. All right. All right, I probably should have got off at that exit. That had a lot of stuff. Probably better chance of finding 5G there. Yeah, we've got a Dunkin' Donuts coming up on this one, so I can't complain. For 73, so 73 goes through here. Yeah, I'm about to stop up here and decide where I'm going from here. Answer my question. So 81 comes through. So do I want to go north or south? It's really not north or south. It kind of goes through. It goes to Bristol. So before I decide what I'm doing, I've got to pull off and make a decision. That past exit definitely would have been a smarter place to be. But this one should work. Dump over here. Oh, it's a sheet metal recycling plant. Alright, I'm not going to get off Colonial Avenue just because looking at it looks older community, but it's low. The other was all malls and stuff, and this would be more ideal for a place to sit with a big open field to look around. I'm trying not to get stuck with a bunch of buildings around me. Looking for a large parking lot or a hill. Look at all these rails here. Holy jeez. Big rail yard down below. Beautiful old section of Roanoke through here. I'm just checking it all out. The old rail, a lot of old buildings, churches, old warehouses, old fruit produce places, and amongst here are some large corporate buildings, obviously newer. Then there's a lot of these row homes. People that lived here, I guess, worked the factories back in the day. Taking it slow behind it. This guy here in the slow lane because I'm not sure when I'm getting off. Yeah, I'm definitely in the middle of nowhere. Don't remember ever coming through here. I took the business route through too. Looking for places where I could pull off. I'm looking for a slightly newer developed area just so I can get a chance of getting some internet. Definitely a gloomy day. Something I could say, all these car dealerships have been passing, packed with vehicles. You gotta remember, it wasn't that long ago, you couldn't get a vehicle, there were problems with the chips, you couldn't get the vehicles out. I guess that's all been fixed because there's lots of full. Right now the prices are probably so high. That and the interest rates. Seeing looks like a mall or something up here. I see a Walmart. I think I'm probably gonna jump off here and hope I get some 5G. Kind of a shot in the dark, but at least I'll be to see where I am and what I'm doing. See where this takes me. an airport here. I think we're going to turn down Valley View Boulevard. I think this will take me where I saw all those stores. I'm just looking for a big open area where I can get some internet. For a good phone service, either or. Either or. Yeah, I think I did the right thing here. I think if I turn in here, this is where all the stores are. Olive Garden. Red Robin's. All right. It's a parking lot. I don't even know what the fuck a Gabe's is, but there's a Gabe's here. Well, I'm just pulling in here. J.C. Penney's. Michael's, Dick's. Longhorn. All right, a million places here. All right, folks, I'm going to start checking things. Thanks for watching along. I'm going to be back. Let me see how long that one was. Geez, 69 minutes. That's going to take forever to upload. All right, I'll talk to you soon. As you can see, the pesky dog back there. There she is. All right, folks, I'll talk to you a little bit. I'll be going live in a little bit, too.